Stay Recording. Morning, everyone. Welcome to this special meeting of the Temple City Council. Apologize for starting a little bit late. I tell you what, we're just going to dive right in. The current time is 10:13. And the first item on the agenda is to consider adopting a resolution canvassing the returns for the May 6th, 2023 general election and special election for the city of Temple. Ms. Llewellyn.
Twenty 2023 special election for the purpose of electing the 4 council member for an unexpired term ending May 2025. The returns of the May 6, 2023 general and special election confirm that 1,409 registered voters in the city of Temple cast legal and valid votes. Each of the candidates in the May 6, 2023 general and special election received the following votes. For District 2, Zoe Grant, 184, Judy Morales, 118, District 3, Susan Long, 358, Steve Patterson, 273, and District 4, Mike Pilkington, 267, and Christine Ron, 209. As the official canvassing authority for the May 6, 2023 general and special election of the city of Temple, I certify that Zoe Grant is hereby declared elected as the District 2 council member for a 3-year term ending May 2026. Susan Long is hereby declared elected as the District 3 council member for a 3-year term ending May 2026. And Mike Pilkington is hereby elected as the District 4 council member for the unexpired term ending May 2025. And I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Llewellyn. Council, any questions for all the councils down here? Any questions for Ms. Llewellyn? Okay, very good. I had just an opportunity right after voting on Saturday to speak with all the candidates, those that won and didn't win, and just thanked everyone for running a good, clean race, working hard. One thing that we have joked about before is there's nothing quite like going to vote and it's your name on the ballot, right? That can be intimidating. And so it's that keeps a lot of good folks maybe from running. So again, I appreciate all that ran, both those elected and those not elected. And the willingness to participate in the community is a big one. And I appreciate it very much, Zoe and Susan and Mike. So thank you all for all of that. So council, if there are no questions or comments, I will entertain a motion on item number 1.
I will make a motion to approve item 1.
I guess I need a second then.
I think so.
Second her own.
We don't have a
Did a lot of
big
work
council right
for
now.
not.
Thank you.
Yes, very good. We have a motion by Council Member Walker. We have a second by Council Member Long. Council, if you would please cast your vote. Item number 1 passes 3 votes to 0. So item number 2 is to administer the oath of office to the newly elected council members. And we'll start with District 2, Zoe Grant. If you'll please step up, Judge Persons will administer your oath. Judge. Check it to be sure it's on. I'm not sure. Test.
Testing. Okay. I, Zoe Grant, do solemnly swear
affirm
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of council member District 2.
of the office of council member District 2.
I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend.
say that again,
Preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution,
the Constitution,
the laws of the state,
the laws of the state,
and the laws of the United States.
and the laws of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
On up.
Congratulations.
You get to sit by me.
I get to sit
Next to the teacher.
No, that's the attorney over there.
Can you see me? Can you see me now? Good morning to you all. I am both humbled and honored that you have placed your confidence and support in me when electing me to City Council District Number 2. I feel blessed as I begin a new era. And I assure you that I will always endeavor to reflect the utmost compassion, honesty, and integrity. I want to thank my family, my friends, for their unending love and support. But mostly I thank God, who is head of my life. It is with him that I will continue to serve the people. I want to thank every resident who participated in this election, whether you voted for the first time or early or on election day. All of you are my family now. Thank you for believing all the way. This city is a great city, but it's not what makes us strong. We all have to work together to make it a better future. I am deeply moved by the expression of confidence for all 4 districts that have placed in me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am immensely grateful to my team, my loyal supporters, and who generously contributed their time and effort to my campaign during this very long, very long election session. Today, I take on these new responsibilities, knowing that I stand on the sturdy shoulders of our dedicated citizens. I could represent my city. I could represent my city when in need and take charge when necessary. I could further strengthen the relationship with the other leaders and citizens of the city with divine strategies. I am passionate about serving others. I look forward to continuing work for you as City Councilwoman to restore the faith and leadership and make it again a place where people all ages can count on in the future. And yes, I will take care of myself. I hear that all day. I promise you I will. Lastly, I want to point out that I am the first, but not the last, African-American woman to sit on City Council. My uncle Robert Martin was the first, but not the last, African-American commissioner and mayor pro tem who sat in consecutive years on City Council. So my story here today is historical. It's historical for young Black and brown girls to aspire to serve God and to serve people, as my uncle has inspired me. That brings me a lot of emotions. It really does. And so I thank you again on that note. And I cannot express enough, District 2, I cannot do this by myself. You have to show up. You have to know what's going on in your city and then show up and make your voices known. So we got this, District 2, and thank you all.
No, we meet the first and third Thursday. You guys are setting a high bar. Got to be here all the time. So if I may, for the first time, let me welcome you as the mayor of the city of Temple to Councilmember Zoe Grant. Thank you for being here. We're excited to work with you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Right, next, I'll ask Judge to administer the oath to returning council member from District 3, Susan Long.
Wherever you would like to be. Okay.
Wet from the knees down.
I
I'll
I
hide you
relate to
here.
that. Please raise your right hand. I, Susan Long,
I, Susan Long,
do solemnly swear or
Do-
affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of council member of District 3
of the office of council member of District 3
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my abilities
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United
and
States
the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United
and
States
of the state of Texas.
and of the state of Texas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Councilmember Long, this is your third term, right? So again, thank you for your service. And do you have anything you'd like to say to the crowd?
I'll just add a few things. Certainly I echo what Zoe said in thanking everybody for being here. Zoe, it's great to look forward to working with you. We're pleased to have you here very much. I look forward to that. I would like to recognize we have two former council members here. I think that's very important, Martha Tyrock and Marty Janzak. We have a Temple College official, right back here. A Temple College official is here from Brandon Bozen. Thank you for coming and recognizing everything that everybody's been through. I'm really happy to see the young people in the audience here. This is great because you're being introduced to the election voting process early, and that's great. Keep doing it. It's wonderful. Then I want to add just briefly, the only reason anyone is reelected to council is because of the staff. There's some staff around the room, staff sitting up here. The only reason we are or anyone is reelected is because of the staff and the hard work the staff does, the wonderful staff we have. And it's a family, as Zoe mentioned, we're part of a family. We work for the city of Temple and all of our citizens, and it's an honor to be here. Thank you, staff, for all you do to make this possible today. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you. I may real quick, I'd like to point out Jeff Norwood over in the corner there. He's sitting there quietly, but he is the board president for Belton ISD.
I beg your pardon. I'm sorry, we don't know one another, and didn't mean to leave somebody out. Thank you,
Well,
Tim.
but we have an interesting relationship where, so much of Belton ISD bleeds over into the city of Temple. And so we work very closely with BISD and their board. So thank you for number one, being here, and two, for the great partnership. We enjoy it. All right, if I can have Mike Pilkington come up and have Judge administer the oath to Mr. Pilkington.
I, Mike Pilkington,
I, Mike Pilkington,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of council member District 4
of the office of council member District 4
of the state of Texas
of the state of
and
Texas
will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the laws of the United States
the laws of the United States
and the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the United States
and the laws of the state of Texas.
and the laws of the state of Texas.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
Got my original seat.
Doesn't matter anymore since y'all vote with the electronic stuff, so. Well, the mayor did call me last night and give me a warning that he would be giving us opportunities to speak, an opportunity to speak. And I almost told him, Tim, I always just speak from the heart at these kind of things. If I write it down, it sounds like I'm reading a book. So if I flub it up a little bit, it's because I don't really have anything written down. But it's been a long road back here, and I'm really excited and proud to get to join this team again. And I thank you very much to the council that's been sitting up here, including the two that are no longer here, for having faith in me to keep me involved in the city, as well as to our staff who's faithfully always answered my questions when I've called them, even when I've not been on the council. And I'm glad to be back here. I do wish that it were a couple of years or 6 years from now or 5 years from now. We had a man in this seat who's got a legacy in our community that sadly had to step down and later pass away. And so for that reason, I've always had thoughts of being back here. I hate that it's now because of that reason, but I am glad and proud that I am able to fill in and carry on these last couple of years of that term. Having said that, I want to thank all of my supporters. I see so many in this room. I have my wife back there, my best friend's wife, my sister, my nephew over here. I see so many over here, Marty Janchek and Martha Tyrock, the past council members that are supporting, Brandon Bozon and Jeff Norwood back there that helped me in this. And I wouldn't be here without all of their help along the way. I hope I didn't miss anybody sitting out there. And most importantly, I want to thank my mom and dad that are down here, and Karen Waggy that got my dad here today. A lot of people have asked me, especially since I've been here before, and know how much work and how punishing being in this seat can be. A lot of people have asked me, why would you want to be back there? And I've really had to think about that a lot. I know that I want to, and I really had to think about why I wanted to. And I kind of had a thought last night. It goes back to just how I was taught as I was growing up. And I remembered a time when our family went camping, and I had went out and was gathering up some wood, and we had a little fire the last night we were there, and the next day there were some left, and I was going to load it up and take it. And I remember my parents telling me, no, leave that for the next camper. Leave this place better than you found it. And that's why I want to be here. That's I really look forward to getting to work back with all of my fellow council members and the staff that Tracy and Brendan I got to work with before. And also Zoe, I'm looking forward to working with you, as well as the two new staff members that we have up here, and a lot of other staff that have came since I was on here before. And again, thank you for the opportunity, and let's get busy and get down to work to improving our city.
So this is a historic day. I've been on council for 10 years, and in that 10 years, these other 4 seats have all turned over. It's all different people. And there'll be a time when I'm not here and there'll be somebody else filling this seat. So the beautiful thing about this is that we serve for a time. And then when our time is up, we move on and we leave room for the next person, sort of like leaving the firewood behind, right? You just hope to leave it better than when you found it. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for caring enough to be here. And this really means a lot to us as council. So again, new council members, congratulations. Look forward to working with everybody. And staff, thank y'all for the guidance that y'all provide us. It really does mean a lot, because we're just volunteers, and you guys are really the ones that are doing the bulk of the work. And we appreciate the guidance of and the trust that we've built up with you guys over time. So again, thank you all for being here. We appreciate your time and caring. And with that, it's 10:32 and this meeting is adjourned.